Bora hey, Army! Welcome to week 6 of the BTS Comeback Glow Up project. If you're new here, my name is Dinah. I'm a Hobie bias from Houston who is trying to stay committed to her intentions for 2026 using BTS as inspiration. The goal is to add one new good habit each week or eliminate or replace one bad one for the next 3 months so that by the time Arirang is out, I am a happier, healthier version of myself. And I would love it if you would join me. This week's habit focuses on one of my favorite things food. In my family, we eat to live. I remember having dinner with my parents as a kid while the three of us literally stood leaning against the kitchen counters for the 5 minutes it took to eat a frozen burrito before running off to our next activity. Meals were something you had to do, but we rarely sat down and really enjoyed the moment unless it was a special occasion. In my adulthood, I've gotten better about slowing down to eat and making choices beyond what's fastest and most convenient, but I'm still not a particularly mindful eater. I may really taste the first bite or two, but then I'm typically thinking about other things or trying to multitask while I'm having a meal. It doesn't really occur to me to savor the food or live to eat, as they say. But if you watch enough BTS content, you see example after example of the members delighting in what they eat, really relishing the taste and getting a lot of joy and satisfaction out of the experience. Jin, in particular, seems to understand not only how to cook his favorite dishes, but also how to appreciate food fully. So this week, we're setting a goal to be more intentional about what we eat. If you're like me, you may choose to set a goal around mindful eating, to be present during meals and give yourself permission to take your time and taste every bite. If you're already a live to eater, you might pick a different aim. Maybe you want to try dishes from different cultures regularly or support local family owned restaurants. Another option would be to improve your cooking skills by taking a class or following a cooking channel on YouTube. If your intention is to eat healthier, maybe you'll decide to try new fruits and veggies or replace the soda you've been drinking with sparkling water. Set whatever goal you'd like, as long as it involves feeling good about what you eat and finding joy in the experience. As always, a little planning goes a long way to making sure you'll follow through on the food goal you've set for yourself. Step 1: conduct necessary research. Do you need to Google local restaurants, find new recipes, or look for a cooking class? Or research foods that address a health issue you're dealing with? Take time to find the resources you might need to follow through on your food goal. Step 2: give it a Bangtan focus. Consider using ARMY resources like BTS ARMY Kitchen, Bangtan Kitchen, or Nummy Recipes, or drawing inspiration from food focused episodes of Run BTS and member appearances on other shows like Jenny's Kitchen, Please Take Care of My Refrigerator, etc. And give yourself permission to dance while you're in the kitchen. Step 3: visit the grocery store. If you're looking to expand your palate or improve your skills in the kitchen, you may need to add a few things to your regular grocery order. Or you might make a special trip to H Mart or another Asian grocer, provided there's one in your community. Step 4: schedule your food goal. Is your food goal something you plan to do daily? If not, put action items on your calendar. For instance, if your goal is to try a new restaurant once a week, plan when you'll go out, invite your family or army friends, and make the reservations now if necessary. If you'd like to practice mindful eating with me, but you're not entirely sure what that means, here's a quick rundown of the 5 basic principles as outlined in the book Savor: Mindful Eating, Mindful Life. Honor the food. Acknowledge where the food was grown and who prepared the meal. Eat without distractions to help deepen the experience. Engage all of your senses. Notice the sounds, colors, smells, tastes, and textures of the food and how you feel when eating. Pause periodically to engage these senses. Serve in modest portions. Use a dinner plate no larger than 9 inches across to reduce food waste and avoid eating until you're uncomfortable. Savor small bites and chew thoroughly. These practices slow down the meal and help you fully experience the food's flavors. Eat slowly to avoid overdoing it. If you eat slowly, you are more likely to recognize when you feel satisfied. Combining mindfulness with nutrition knowledge leads to choices that reduce the risk of chronic diseases, promote more enjoyable meal experiences, and support a healthy body image. Read more about the benefits on the Harvard T.H. Chan School of Public Health website, and I'll link that in the description below. But no matter what food goal you set, I encourage you to engage the senses while you eat. It just makes for a more satisfying experience. You'll find links to all the resources I mentioned in the description, along with a planning worksheet for those of you who dig that sort of thing. And as always, I want to hear how this works for you. Let me know what food habit you're considering in the comments below, and feel free to DM me if you have questions or want to share your experience. I'm at DynaKate on Discord and at Stars Thrown In on Instagram. I'll be back on Wednesday for a progress check and Saturday with next week's new aim.